Well, folks, we finally now know, at least we think we know, the extent to which Donald Trump had stolen documents from the White House, and it turns out that he took at least 300 classified documents spanning 700 pages. And yes, I did say classified documents. So, of course, that's not everything he took. That's just what was deemed classified that was sitting down there at Mar-a-Lago. To complicate matters a little further, some of these documents were actually found lying on the floor next to a padlocked room. Others were in his closet in his actual office down there in Mar-a-Lago that, according to those down there in Mar-a-Lago, he referred to as, quote, mine. So, doesn't seem like the FBI was being weaponized or politicized or whatever it is Republicans want to say about it, because he seems to have done the thing that, he's accused of doing. To make matters worse, of course, his lawyers in court this week said that all the FBI had to do was basically go down there and, ask to see the documents. Which may seem innocuous enough, right? Because we're finding out more and more about the conversations that the DOJ was having with Trump's lawyers, the multiple different times when they had these confirmations requesting these documents, and Trump's lawyers this week in their NARA filing said, we would have gladly given these to them, but they didn't ask, which is actually an admission that the documents were there. So that, of course, as I said, is from Trump's own legal team admitting that he did the thing that he's being accused of doing. So not off to a great start now, are we? But of course, that's what happens when you can't find any quality lawyers to represent you, and you're stuck with, whatever's left at the bottom of the barrel, which, to be honest, is what Donald Trump's dealing with his legal team. But folks, 700 pages of classified information, some of it explicitly pertaining to the United States nuclear capabilities. And some of it was just left lying around, not even under lock and key, just whatever, toss it on the floor, who cares? This is so much worse than any of us could have ever imagined. And of course, none of this even begins to touch on the big point, and that is, why did he have it in the first place? That's the big question that so far has not been answered. And I know we're all focused on the criminality of it. Is it a violation of the Presidential Records Act? Is it a violation of the Espionage Act? And all of those answers will be given to us through court proceedings. The question is, why did he have them? What was he going to do with them? Was he going to use them, as some of his biographers have suggested, to write a book? Was he going to use it as political blackmail? Was he going to use it to try to discredit the FBI, or was he going to sell it to other countries, trying to get business deals saying, hey, I'd like to build a tower over here. I know you don't usually zone for that, so what if I gave you some state secrets of the U.S.? We don't know. And any one of those things is, of course, a viable possibility when talking about Donald Trump. So to me, that's the big thing that we need answered. What was he going to do with these 700 classified pieces of paper? That, unfortunately, is something that we may not ever get the answer to, even if we get a conviction out of Trump. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.